I will in a moment's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's right.
There was Gorilla House, then there was the Rumble House. Now there's the Isle of Roux, where no one can tell.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
What to do.
Everything was going smooth. This was not a I should have known thing. This was like everything was very fast earlier. Everything's okay.
It looks like it's working though.
It is. It's just this one. Hello. We're a little laggy on one thing, I think. I'm trying to hit go live on Instagram. That's what yeah. Maybe we don't do Instagram today because it's unresponsive. We're on YouTube. Facebook is once again also non-responsive, so that's fine.
Just you copy and paste it onto
Everything's
Facebook.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that for sure. And so we're on YouTube, Twitch, and we'll share the link to this. All good. The sound though, yeah, it looks like sounds good. I didn't hear the thing go, but I think it was just slow. If anyone's watching, here actually I can click on my phone. I'll do the land acknowledgement first. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on Mokinstasis is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sidipi, the Siksika, the Gaina, the Bikani, and the Amska Pipikani. We acknowledge all First Nations and Métis of Treaty 7 lands.
What happened?
My eye glitched.
Okay.
The Sutena, the Ithkabi, which includes Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstone. We commit to advancing reconciliation guided by truths, respecting treaty laws, and humbly walking alongside First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. We recognize all who live, work, play, and make art on these lands and who now call this place home. We are... Oh, maybe I need to close the window. We're very grateful to be here and to have this time together.
That is a weird noise. Is there a pigeon stuck in the bedroom?
No, I think it's like a flapping of either the curtain or...
Is the pigeon in your bedroom your worst nightmare?
Yeah. So I'm just ignoring that you said that.
Okay. Well, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I think way worse than a pigeon in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers. You always forget about the Panthers.
Oh, sound is great.
Good.
Panthers. YouTube is awesome. Okay. I'm going to get the link. Copy link.
Why can't we hear the sound?
Well, because we don't hear ourselves.
I don't know. What if Kelly was here?
Well, no, if Kelly was here, then we could hear her. But I don't think we're... does that make sense? Like
I think we usually do hear ourselves or
Oh,
something.
Wow.
Something.
We usually hear the opening song, and I think
Right.
we didn't hear the opening song because of
You don't know why.
the slowness.
No.
I think. I could hear it on YouTube.
YouTube. Good.
So I'm just posting the YouTube link to Facebook, and then I would... Oh, nice. Thanks, Scott. Happy birthday, Scott.
Happy birthday! Is that too much?
No, I think it's perfect.
And it's both Scott's birthdays.
Yeah.
That's
Scott B
crazy.
and Scott K.
The twins. We'll call them the twins from now on.
Thank you for telling us about the sound.
What do you say? The sound is good?
Yeah. So that is good. There. Everything's good.
It's not.
Well, like,
The
it's not
province is
awful.
separating.
It's kind of awful, but...
There's Panthers in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah. I didn't check that yet.
Oh,
Should I go check it?
I think so.
I'll be right back. I think so.
Well, I mean, I could check it. It's just that you said you would.
Checking for panthers.
Be brave.
Ah! Just kidding.
Yes. That was actually quite believable. I was talking to the kids today about sarcasm. Actually, this is funny. Where are you?
Just the curtain.
So what's happened in my lifetime since we started teaching
Mm-hmm.
is they've improved the bulbs. Because first of all, when I was in school, the bulbs were a nightmare to me.
Right.
And I could see them blinking out of the corner of my eye all the time. Sometimes they would blink right over top of me, like the whole room would blink if I was really agitated.
Awful.
And like for instance, we were in the parking lot. I was going to show some friends of mine at school what the blinking looked like to me. And so I videotaped the blinking light in our parkade.
Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah, the only thing is at school, they've improved the bulbs. So here's the crazy thing. Okay. Oh, just painted my drink.
It's really pretty.
At school, when I do see the blinking at school, it's a real problem because they've upgraded the light bulbs at school, right? So if I'm seeing the blinking at school, it's like I'm in deep trouble.
Right.
I'm in like hyper blastoid overload, as you would say.
Yes, I would say that.
And because I couldn't even get my camera at school to slow down and take the blinking lights.
Oh wow.
And then, so I was kind of struck at how fast my brain has to be moving that the lights blink.
Right. Right.
But sometimes I think for everybody, and actually never thought to ask you this, when we're driving home and we're tired
Mm-hmm.
and those like sporty,
Mm-hmm. They flash in the rearview mirror.
right, I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at all over the place, but yeah. I was trying to think of a nice way to describe those kind of minivans that like
With like the
hockey
brightest
moms
white
drive, yeah.
lights.
Yeah, and they kind of like flicker in your face at like 10,000. Yeah,
Yeah, they flicker. For sure.
that's what my classroom lights are like for me when I'm stressed.
Oh no.
No,
That's too much. Because you're also trying to teach.
well, I did try and explain to my friend at school about how if I'm asking for help with an email, it's not that I'm being lazy.
Mhm.
It's that I can't read the email right now. She's like, no, you can read the email. I know you can. I've seen you do it. I'm like, It's like, yeah, because I open it up and then you can see it. And I'm like, no, I don't think you're hearing me that, like, first of all, it's not as simple as that, right? Like
Yeah.
I open it up and I pretend to read it.
Yeah. Or like you might be-
Because when I open up, when my brain's in like super speed mode,
yeah.
I open up the email and it looks like a QR code to me.
Right.
And so because I want to come off like a human, I fake read it.
You're like, oh, good email. Oh, ho, ho.
It's exactly what I'm like.
I love this email. It is so good.
And I'm scanning it and trying to understand it.
Mhm.
But I can't. I can't
Yeah.
understand what it says. And I can pull out like keywords.
Right. Yeah.
But the reason I can't read my emails when I'm stressed is the computer screens, less so on a Mac. When I'm really stressed, my brain speeds up and then the computer screens are blinking in my face. It's like having somebody do this. Look at me.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be able to read that.
While you're trying to read.
Yeah.
And super stressful.
Mhm.
But also like trying to explain to my friend, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I
Yeah.
am trying to tell you that.
It's ouchy.
Right. And then, so the other thing is like, imagine like, okay, I'm not great with sarcasm. What if like me and my friends decided that the solution to me not being able to follow sarcasm could be something like we use like red text for something that's true and green text for something that's not true.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Actually,
Until a red-green colorblind person came on staff.
yeah.
And then nobody would ever make somebody feel bad about being red-green colorblind and say, oh, it's not true that you can't see red, green,
You can
because
see it a little.
if you just tried a little harder,
Yeah.
if you want, I can show you where the email is. Like,
If you weren't so lazy. I don't have the cones.
So I wanted to like apologize for like being pissy, and they're like, you didn't seem pissy. I'm like, well, on the inside, on the outside, sorry.
You should have heard what I said to you.
Yeah, if you heard me thinking, you'd be like, yeah, you do owe me an apology. But it's really hard because like I became a teacher because so many teachers have no empathy for kids that are wired differently. And we do these meetings where we pat ourselves on the back for being thoughtful and attentive to all the different kinds of learning styles. And then you turn around and somebody that you get along with at work is struggling, and you just like give them that, like, oh, just give it a little effort and little bibbity boo, and it should be fine. It's like, no, I'm telling you, I needed help yesterday, and I ran around and I couldn't get it, and nobody heard me. Like, not one person heard me. And it's not, again, at this point, the day after, it's not me saying, do better for me next time.
Mm-hmm.
It's me saying, if you can't hear me say, I need help, when I need help, how is it possible that you can hear the kids telling you that your first explanation isn't the perfect and only explanation for things? You know, like, if I can't understand you and I actually care, and they don't care and they don't understand you, you know, but there's just no room in these people's lives to think that there could be that their way isn't perfect for everyone. That's the thing that bothers me. Is like, this is not perfect for me, and because I think it matters. Right, and I also, really it's a little bit like, okay, so no offense, but when you and I are debating something, and I'm struggling to put it into words, at the moment that I think I finally nailed it down, that you should, I'm like, okay, it wasn't making sense before, but now I'm explaining it and I'm thinking it's making sense. The moment that I piece it together and it's making sense, 1000% every time you fall asleep. You start snoring when I get to the point where it's like, okay, that part, now I'm done. Like I think I've nailed it. I've been trying for 10 years to explain this thing, and I think I just nailed it. Just as long as you don't forget what I just said, because I've already forgotten what I just said through the struggle of trying to make it make sense. And then in that moment, I hear you snoring.
I'm sorry. It's not that you're not interesting. I think it's like a...
No, it takes that long to get sense out of me. I'm not bragging. Like, I know what it's like. Nobody on God's green earth thinks you're the problem, right? Like, I am the problem. But anyhow, I just need to survive like one more month.
Yeah.
And then 3 more years. And I'm just going to let it be somebody else's problem.
I think you save as many people as you can while you're there, and then you take care of Rich too. Or different people for a little bit. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like telling a person with depression, just cheer up. Yeah. That would be facetious and cruel.
Well, it's also a little bit like my mom used to get grumpy every 27 days. And I very much knew that I should not tell her that I noticed a pattern of when she was grumpy, because things would get a lot worse, right? Mm-hmm. But to me, being on the spectrum, that phrase, go check your email, is what I don't need to hear in that moment. Right? Yeah. Because I know about my email. I know where it is and I know how to open it up. It's like I don't have a problem knowing where my email is. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to tell you, there are times in the day when I open it and it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. And to act like you could open it for me so as I can read it is so incredibly condescending. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Maybe people just like being condescending. I would never treat anybody that way. I think that's the thing that I got to get over. Is just because I wouldn't treat somebody that way doesn't mean they're not allowed to treat me that way. Because they're going to go, welcome to not my problem. I feel like I also feel like maybe like when I get most grumpy with my kids at school, it's when they're in my that's not my problem mode. Like there are a lot of kids that if they clean up half the mess they made, they have done more than anyone could ever dream of. And if you were to ask them to clean up all of the mess they made, they would be sure that they cleaned more than their fair share. Mm-hmm. And they would be very upset that they're being persecuted.
Yeah.
And when I try and explain, like, here's a teacher thing. I had somewhere around 27 teachers in my room for a PD one day where we made t-shirts. And we made t-shirts. And we used my acrylic paints in the art room to make t-shirts.
Yeah.
And then the room was tidy before we started because I didn't want to start the day with a bunch of messy room.
Messy mess, yeah.
Somehow, after we tidied up, after the responsible people tidied up, there was 15 paintbrushes left unattended. And what blows my mind is if adults can ruin 15 paintbrushes in one session, and like I'm getting grumpy at my kids for ruining 4 or 5 paintbrushes every session.
Yeah.
Am I being too hard on my kids in the class for damaging 4 or 5 paintbrushes? Because turns out they're doing better.
On average.
On average, for sure. Or they're doing better than the professionals.
Professional.
This one's for professionals only. Yeah. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think you're doing good, Rich, too.
I just think that, like, I wish people knew there's a world outside of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a little bit like talking on the internet about politics, where you're like trying to point out to somebody the irony of a situation, and they're sitting there feeling like you're being ironic. And I am not saying I'm right about everything and everybody else is wrong. I am simply saying that, like, it's like human beings can't even hear each other anymore.
Right. This is my message to you. Man, Rich, too, it is so nice just sitting beside you and making art.
Or is it?
No, I'm just like really grateful. I'm very happy. I'm very.
The pigeon trying to get out.
No.
Panthers everywhere. What are you telling the people?
I'm
Tell them all
working.
the stuff.
I'm working on a. Working on putting a bunch of my embroideries together because Felix just
Louder.
keeps wanting to grow. Felix too is growing and growing and growing.
It's super disturbing. I don't know why. Maybe because I always had like a smaller, younger kid coming up.
Right.
It's super disturbing that he keeps insisting on turning into an adult. And I know that's like a crappy way to say things because it's his job to turn into an adult.
He's doing a good job.
But like, I'm not ready for this. Adult Felix. And I've watched like people like, oh, my baby. And I'm like, shut up. It's their job to grow up. Like, have that kid's back. Now I'm like, oh, my baby.
It's hard though, because he is your last baby.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Is it?
My singer, the bobbin, is like a bullet.
Those are all such funny words. Singer, bobbin.
Bullet.
Bullet.
And I have a bunch because I was so smart last time. I wound a bunch of bobbins. Bobbin. Yeah, it's really fun learning how to do
Everything.
yeah, new
Everything
stuff.
at once.
Everything all at once. Because I had to learn how to wind the new bobbins, and I had to learn how to place the thread on the bobbin in the holder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still, you still like go fishing like normal,
Mm-hmm.
like I was taught in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like,
I can be normal.
yeah, everything.
I wonder if you didn't know us, like how random we were seeing our
Like quoting our own movies. And
yeah.
Maybe everybody's like that. They have their like inside.
Nope.
No.
It's safe to say everybody is not like us.
Oh my.
What?
What if I bordered this with my letters? I took them off the scarf, and I bordered this lining with my letters.
What if?
I just keep moving them around. I don't know. They'll find a place eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Oh. So I am connecting the chakras, the flow of the planets, and the neurotransmitters, and the circle of the seasons and the year.
The circle of life.
Exactly.
I belted that out as loud as I could in the cafeteria today.
For your graduates?
No, for my nitrogen kids. What's so funny?
You're so cute.
Am I?
Yeah, you and your science kids.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
We're a little light this month because we lent $900 to somebody that needed it. If you want to send us some money, that'd be great.
We have.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a pain. I'm just glad that you're watching us. It's funny that I did that.
Hey, I have an idea.
You enabled me.
Yeah. I am the enabler. I was gonna say you have paintings.
Yeah, could I?
But I know you like giving them away.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, what will I actually do when I'm done teaching?
You'll never be done.
All will be done teaching, I guarantee you. Is that a loon?
Oh,
Kind of an ugly bird, actually. Am I allowed to say that, or did I just cross the line?
I don't know.
Seemed like you got kind of angry. Just like a long pause and like, is it safe here? Is this still a safe place? If I don't like loons the way you do.
I think it is a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will be fine. You'll be fine.
You know what? I just want to do what I want to do for a little while. I just want to like not have to please anybody and kind of just be myself and yeah, maybe even like watch TV or something. You ever feel like that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that means you're doing it right because you're doing so much for other people that it's like,
Hey, how about shut up? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was like way over line.
I could stand to watch a 30-minute TV show. That would be nice. This week is particularly like that because
It's like there's no me time this week.
yeah, like that's why this was such a joy. Is the
Just keep talking.
no,
It's a good joy. You're being positive.
That's why
I appreciate you.
That's why this is such a joy. Is like I was very much looking forward to tonight because we're.
I was appreciating you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you appreciating me.
Good. It's like you and I take turns being positive. And I actually feel your pain because usually I think when you're like breaking down, I'm positive. And I can feel you building up to like, why don't you take your positivity and shove it up your ass? And I'm like, whoa, over the line, Taylor. And maybe that's how I'm feeling about everybody's positivity this week. Positively irritable. Also, I kind of think I just want to get out with my camera and take some photos. Because I got this new lens. And I really have not yet to see how things look on that lens. Just because of circumstances. Right? Like I got the lens back. I got the new lens, right?
Yeah.
And then decided the lens should get fixed up because I had to take my camera in anyways.
Yeah.
And now I got the lens back, but we haven't developed like the film that I've been shooting on that lens yet. All the film I just developed was stuff from
Before.
my other lens.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't seen anything off this new lens yet.
Well, that's exciting.
Not really. Because we're a good half week away from developing anything. Do you ever like not practice when you breach?
Like being positive?
No. What I actually meant was I was just scraping a brush in the wrong direction. like petting a dog the wrong way.
Oh no.
Which part?
cutting it down
Either.
the wrong way. Yeah. I don't know. No, I think not.
You never scrub the brush the wrong way?
Oh, can I have those scissors?
No.
I think if
What?
I think if I knew the brush was strong enough and I could do it. But
No, like I'm feeling the bristles go, ouch, daddy, ouch.
no, I couldn't do that. I couldn't in good conscience.
I'm feeling super weird about what I just said, but
I think we're both tired.
sure.
I was writing to-do lists at 3 a.m. this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
What was I doing? Sleeping?
Yeah.
What do I look like sleeping?
Well, usually, like I know you're the one up and I'm sleeping, but last night I was
Yeah.
I was up.
Mm.
You just look so serene.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I know you're not doing like weird stuff to me when I'm sleeping?
Because I don't think you're a very heavy sleeper.
Oh. Are you ever tempted?
No. I don't want to wake you up because I know you also have a hard time sleeping. So.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I try to play it safe and go quiet.
You are pretty good about me like talking to you in the middle of the night.
Sometimes you have dreams that you want to talk about.
No, I don't do that. I just
Sometimes you do.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not really me.
Oh.
That's like other rich.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
It's like sleep rich.
Sorry for talking to Sleeper Rich.
Yeah, are you like finding out information about me now? Like,
And then what does he do?
yeah. What do you really think of my what's that stuff called? Casserole. I hate your casserole.
I knew it.
That's what happened to John Bobbitt.
John Bobbitt?
It's not funny. I shouldn't have said that.
What? Oh. I'm learning that I...
Oh, Scott, we're not taking any money from you. We love you so much. Scott's the guy who like saved my bacon, and I tried to give him some paintings, and instead of accepting my paintings, he sent me money. You sweetheart. I just need to stop giving money away. We will get it back. I do feel like though, like as much as we love like helping people and being generous, it always comes back when we don't need it, you know?
I think that's a lesson from the universe too, I guess.
I know. I also remember like when I had a student loan,
Yeah.
I was like waiting for my money. You remember that? Oh, you didn't get a student loan. I was at the student loan part waiting for my money to come through.
Yeah.
And
I did.
starving,
Yeah.
right, in my apartment.
Yeah.
And then after my student loan kicked in, I found a paycheck for $19, like my last paycheck from like Thrifties or something, right?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking like, pshaw, as if I'm walking all the way to the bank for $19.
But in that moment.
What I would have done for $50 a week earlier, I don't want to talk about, but because when you're hungry,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure you've been that hungry.
No, I never lived like
You never went
when
without food.
I had like a student line of credit, but I was living at home.
Yeah.
I never slept in a car
Yeah.
or on like a couch or anything.
Right. I also remember not eating and splitting up like
Yeah, I never
for
had,
me.
I never had to split my money.
Probably
into
like the
envelopes.
food thing was kind of constant in art school.
Mhm.
but I developed the survival skills that by the time I became when I was a graphic designer, I had lots of money. Not lots, but enough. I
Like
had
more than.
relatively enough to live off of.
Yeah.
I could buy pants if I needed them. But then when I was a teacher, I could not buy pants if I needed them. My first year of teaching, I was like really under. And I had to find a way to make money up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Scott's saying the same thing. Like that idea. It's like when you're not worrying about it, it's like.
Yeah. But I remember trying to split up the days that I would have to go without food so that they weren't like all at once in a month.
Consecutive, yeah.
Like, I used to take what I had left after my paycheck and pay for gas and buy groceries.
Mm-hmm.
And then that year I also remember like I would get in my head that I was gonna buy a new pair of pants because it's like either wearing dirty pants or staying up all night doing laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And many times I was going to Winners downtown because I live downtown.
Yeah.
With the intention of buying, I can't remember, it would have been like a second pair of pants because I think I was wearing. I had a really awesome pair of like Levi's. Were Dockers and Levi's connected? They might have been just Dockers. I don't know what that was. I had this awesome pair of used Value Village pants that like I wore all the time. Nobody noticed. And I remember going to buy like a second pair of pants, but coming out with like a dress for Robin. And which is like a weird kind of selfish because like the kids, doesn't matter how great and sweet they are, they do not remember that you bought them a dress when you needed pants, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, their brains are in another place. Like they're.
Well, it's just like you have a kid and then you wait for them to come out, right?
Yeah.
And by the time they come out, you have all these expectations.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know who you are because they're like plants at first,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you watch them grow. And like I did read this thing on the internet where they talk about how like you have this amazing baby,
Mm-hmm.
but then it gets replaced by this awesome toddler. And then the toddler goes away, but this really cool 5-year-old shows up. And then the really cool kid disappears, and you just keep getting better and better versions of these kids until one day they do go, and you're suddenly like, where's that kid? You know, like where's. And I understand, like they forget, right? Like they just.
Like they're built to.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, like my best moments with Oliver, he doesn't remember. So. You want to be a good parent, and then they don't even remember it because they were so small. So it is weird, like being from now. What I also find strange though is with my own parents, they also don't seem to remember anything. So that could be me being a megalomaniac, thinking my memory is better than everybody else, which is probably what most people in my family would say. Or like just the curse of having a pretty decent memory.
Right.
Like I also remember like I would like I think my theory about school was I moved around a lot as a kid. So I always just assumed like the kids I went to school with probably meant more to me than I meant to them, right? Like you leave Vancouver and you go to a different province, and then you get to the other province and you miss your friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like there was lots of kids that came and went
Yeah.
from the school I was at that we
Yeah.
all forgot about. Like, I think this is really weird. I think there was a kid named Stephen David that I went to school with in Canyon Meadows and Marlborough.
Yeah.
And might have met up with later on in life. Like it was like I remember like whatever happened to that kid, and then it was like he ended up entering my life a few times in way different spots. And actually, that actually happened when I changed schools as a teacher too. I remember this one kid, Jan, was a really cool kid at Father Scolin. And then I left Father Scolin. I said bye to those kids. I'm like, bye forever, you guys. And a year goes by, and then Jan's in the playground at St. Mike's, and he just walks out and was like, hey, Mr. Taylor. Now he knew that I was at St. Mike's when they changed schools. They're like, oh, and your old teacher goes here. So like to him, it was like he was sort of like all summer waiting to say like hi. But just how like cash it was that I was like, man, you look way older this year. It's because I hadn't seen him in 2 years. Really killing that with dialogue tonight.
Huh?
Nothing. I was being sarcastic.
Me?
Me. I said I'm really killing it with the dialogue tonight.
You're always good at storytelling.
Nope.
I'm not good at storytelling.
You should be.
I just sit here working.
You should do some talking. Yeah.
That's why I guess when I said I love making art with you, I was not thinking that I was ignoring all the people.
Mm.
I just really love. I've been wanting to do this all week, and I even got it prepped. This.
Oh, I have a surprise for you. A couple of surprises.
Oh,
First of all, here is our launching of our new season of Lost Hero X. Da, da, da. It's crazy because I just was looking for this file.
Mm-hmm.
Lost Hero. And then I like it was in the it was like I couldn't see the folder.
Uh-huh.
And then I finally found it. I was like, how did I miss that? And then I totally forgot that I was looking for it. And now I'm struggling to find it again.
No.
That's like an attention problem. Maybe I put them right on the desktop.
Did you like upload them to the StreamYard?
No.
Oh. I didn't know if that was the
Here we go.
answer.
Season 2. Season 2, episode 1. Mm.
I like can tell what I'm speaking. I can get fresh.
Well, we're going home. Oh, you decided you want to go home?
I'd like to go
What's this about? Okay, the family vote. You want to go home?
Yes.
You want to go home?
Yes.
I could go home.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's go home.
Right.
Just wondering where I put the warpy crystals. Okay, this is on me. We'll find our way. Take us out. Hey,
Oh my. What happened?
your hair's long.
You have a huge beard. It's braided. What happened?
What happened to you?
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened to your voice? What the hell?
How long were we out?
I set it to go on auto, and I had this weird dream. We were in a submarine.
Oh, I vaguely recall that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, pause the course.
I found the warpy crystals.
It's a good first episode back.
That's a review of the last
Yeah.
first episode, and here is episode 2.
Where's Dad?
I think he's trying to shave that beard off.
Ah! Oh! Eat! Ah! Ah!
It's okay. Oh, you're very handsome.
I look weird. My face is funny. I don't know where to put this. It's gonna get stuck in the ventilation.
Well, maybe like recycle it or something.
Yeah, maybe. What are you guys doing?
I think I might be picking up some Earth stuff.
Earth stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that might help us find our way home.
Can you find something from Alberta?
Dad?
Is it?
There.
Here we go.
I'm back.
Okay.
Those are pretty gosh darn cute.
What I like is if you lost track and dropped the plot of those, they don't really make sense anyways. So it's like, you might have the feeling you're missing something, but you're really not.
Also, you know what I was going to say?
What?
The idea of Felix growing up that we've been talking about.
Yeah,
How sweet
having
it
like
is
him.
that he wants to still do it with us.
That is pretty sweet.
He's a very sweet kid.
Don't judge me.
No judgment. This is the Isle of Roux. Where no one.
Actually, I'm doing something I was told to do.
Oh, that's on me.
Yeah.
But still.
Still
no
don't
judgment.
judge me.
There's no judgment.
No
No
how will I
judging.
word this? My staff is moving on, and at the end of the year,
Yeah, this is when we all like the shift occurs and you end up making gifts for people. Some people of your staff, right?
oh, they all get one.
Huh?
Like when people are moving, they all get one.
Yeah, but I mean the people who move on, not
Right.
everyone's moving.
Well, in this case, it's kind of funny because there's a teacher's aide in my school who became a teacher. She was a teacher before, and she's gone back to teaching. And her name is Shauna. And so they announced that she was taking on this position. And then also there's another teacher named Shauna who's changing schools and moving. So the one really likes Labyrinth and Harry Styles, and the other has 2 kids at my school. So I spent some time getting all that stuff done, only to discover that so the Shauna who got promoted also got 2 paintings for her kids.
Da-da-da-da.
And the Shauna that's leaving, I was simply going to paint the Labyrinth, but the person that organizes things was convinced that she would rather Harry Styles. And so I'm kind of trying to get it all done.
It's all good. What do you need?
Just a breath.
Oh yeah,
Just breathe.
that is so important.
And for this to dry.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember there's like a thing where everybody was doing this,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't sure what that meant.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed it explained to me that it was like drying the tears. Was that funny?
That's cute.
And it really struck me because there was like a YouTube dad who got overwhelmed,
Mm-hmm.
and he was getting in touch with his like feminine side because he had like 2 daughters, and they did something special for him, and he was doing that gesture.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's this gesture that people do? Like, what does it mean? Like, why?"
Mm-hmm.
So it's an affectation in his case.
Yeah.
Because when I needed it explained to me, I found out that it meant you're drying your eye makeup, to which he wasn't wearing any.
Right.
But I think as like a means of communication that he felt overwhelmed and happy, he was like fanning your
Yeah.
Because to me, it was like, why does somebody need to do that? And then he needed to explain to me that it had to do with fanning for the eye makeup.
Right.
No judgment, just like,
You were just no, because you were also learning. Like,
well, I just didn't like for the life of me understand what that gesture meant.
Mhm.
Like, why do you rub your hands under your face when you're overwhelmed? And then I slowly pieced together, it's like you're telling a story that you're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
The reason that's a story is because different space, time, and juncture. Somebody might have eye makeup on. They might be trying to stop it from smudging.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you probably at this moment are just realizing that that's not something I gave any thought to my whole life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's
Yeah.
like that is outside of my awareness.
Yeah.
I bet you it's outside of like Gary's awareness.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah. Gary.
But on top of being outside of our awareness,
Mm-hmm.
it would be outside of your awareness that we're not aware of that.
Right. Yeah.
Because you would take it for granted that everybody knows that's what that's for.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, like the person, I don't remember who explained it to me, but I'm pretty sure that the person that explained it to me was like, come on, like obviously you know that's for drying the eye makeup.
Obviously. I don't. Right?
Right.
Because I wouldn't ask.
And do you think that like I'm a little extra obtuse and most people from TV or whatever would still have some idea of what that meant? Or do you think that like probably universally, unless you wear eye makeup, no one would ever know that?
Yeah, I don't know why you would know that, actually. Unless
Right.
you did wear eye makeup. Or, so maybe some people.
Also, though, I remember like one of the kids said, can you draw me? And did this. And I was like, yeah, like, what does that mean?
It's like a pose. Like, they just.
What does it mean?
Like,
It comes from a kind of language where you're like, I put my hands under my face to indicate I'm posing now.
I'm so dainty.
Why does that mean dainty?
I think, like any kind of like.
You're making stuff up.
Well, I don't. Hey, Kelly. I don't know. Like, I think any hand voguing.
Okay, yeah, like I can see. Hi, Kelly.
Sorry, late. Lots of stuff to do at my mom's. They ripped out the kitchen.
Oh, that's okay. You're saying there's lots going on. That's okay.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
A
Dear.
lot.
Then you get a chance to rest a little.
Sorry to interrupt, Rich.
I wasn't saying anything.
It's okay.
You were
Nice.
going to.
No, I wasn't. Okay. Do you want to know what I was going to say?
Sure.
I was going to say we don't take attendance and you don't need to apologize for being late.
Okay.
You apologize for being late. And I was like, But I used to do the same thing to my Auntie Penny, who would, every time I saw her, go, oh, you've got a mustache and your hair is so great. And then so one time I went there for dinner. I said, Auntie Penny, my hair is gray and I got a mustache. What are we going to talk about now? And I actually think I hurt her feelings.
She got very stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't meant to hurt her feelings. But we don't judge you if you're late. If you got things to do, that's okay.
That's life.
We don't want you to stress out about being at the Isle of Roux on time because there's no bell.
Yeah.
In fact,
I've just been so like I fell asleep when the guys were there taking out the countertops because I was so tired.
Aww.
Like so we found out that the stuff wasn't venting to the outside. It's been venting to the attic, and then we found a hockey card underneath one of the cabinets, so that was kind of fun. And then a bottle of HP sauce in the back of underneath where the what is it? The Lazy Susan was.
Oh, don't tell Rich about the.
I think it's old. It was 10 years old, I think.
Oh no.
I was like, it wasn't even opened either. So, but still, it's like, ew.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, there was some interesting things found.
That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. So now I have to decide if I'm tearing down the bulkhead or not. There's a
Tear-
bulkhead above the kitchen.
Tear down the bulkhead.
Well, it's old style, right? So I'm worried it's going to take part of the ceiling with it.
What's happening to this house when you're done?
Mom's going to come back. She's currently, we had to move her downtown, so she's in an apartment with the caregiver downtown right now. And then we'll move her back, and then they'll be able to use the kitchen. And then Mom, we have an assessment in July with AHS. So she'll stay at home until such a time that she can't feed herself. And then she will have to go into long-term. But I don't want to put her in when she's still okay to eat by herself, because she will go downhill really quick in aged care. I find that some people, if they have, especially people with dementia, my mom went down really quick within a year. So I just don't want to do that to her. And it says in her will to be in the house as long as possible.
Yeah. You're a good daughter, Kelly. That's really.
Yeah. So we're having a garage sale on Saturday.
Oh, the
I
H
have like
cost you there?
her antique lamps.
Oh, let's see them.
I don't have them here, but I'll send Jess a picture.
Nice.
There's a crystal one that's from 1960, I think.
Very cool.
What do you mean crystal? Like that?
It's the base is glass.
Wow. We do
It's
love
really
that.
cool.
How much are you selling the lamp for?
Oh, make me an offer I'd be happy with.
Maybe 12
It's not expensive. What?
No.
we were just saying we.
Probably like maybe 50 or 60 bucks or something. That's not expensive.
Very cool.
So, and then the other lamps are kind of cool too. They're wood, and I think they're from my grandparents actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
They have two different shades on them. So, but yeah, I'll send Jess a couple pictures.
Nice.
I'd rather them go to a loving home than someone who's just gonna resell them again.
Yeah, that's true. We do love lamps.
Yeah. So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we have to rip up the floor, and we have to rip up the subfloor because there's water damage under there. Oh, it's so much stuff. Cabinets are here, but we're not getting them delivered for 2 weeks because the floor has to come out first.
Right, yeah.
And it's funny, being like an artist, they go, well, what kind of grout do you want for color? And I'm like, I have no idea. So they say you can have white or black or gray or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know with tile.
That's fun. That's
So
exciting.
that's the fun thing, I guess, trying to figure out the colors. I did pretty good for the whole house. It's a light blue, or it's a light gray,
Light gray, nice.
because I didn't want to go white.
Nice, yeah.
It's a neat color though. So in the sunlight,
Yeah.
it looks like it's white. In the dark, it looks like it's gray.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
So other than that, I'm surprised Zach and Theo aren't on.
I think everybody's a little busy too. Like,
Well, like I know that so I have a Wandering Souls market at night on Friday. I think at Thorncliffe, Renview. I can't remember. I have it written down. That's why. And then I have the garage sale in Bonavista, Vista, and then on Sunday I have Lilac Festival.
nice.
And I'm going with a friend. Oh, that'll be cool.
What's happening?
Yeah.
You went out because the camera's off.
No, I'm up in the corner.
What happened?
I don't know.
Camera's charged.
Camera giving issues again.
No, I'm right here. Oh,
It's just blank.
is it blank? Are the three showing?
I can see you. Yeah. Oh, now it's just you guys. Oh, there you go. You lost the other camera, I'm assuming. The
No.
overhead one. Oh no, you didn't.
I have two. I don't know. Maybe just something got bumped.
So yeah, so Lilac Festival should be good. My friend said don't pick up, like I had the neighbor had to help me pick up the range, the stove, because it was super heavy, and because I've got a torn
Yeah.
rotary cuff, I
Yeah.
had to do it with my right arm. And the poor neighbor, he couldn't pick it up, so I said, "Just never mind, I'll pick it up for you." So he leaned the dolly, and I picked it up with my right arm.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Wow, you're strong." I go, "Yeah, I am stronger than I look."
'Cause I think like artists, you have to be because you're doing lots of
Yeah.
stuff. You have to
Doing
be.
lots of stuff. Yeah.
Like your hands, different parts of your arms that people wouldn't expect, right?
Yeah, so that's a lot of stuff going on. And then before that I had done groceries, so I was tired already.
No kidding. Well, it's
Did
nice.
you guys forget it was the 15% off day on the Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month?
We did.
You did, you forgot.
Well, no, we didn't forget. We have a thing every night this week, Kelly. So it was like we were out at Rich's school last night, and then we're at my school tomorrow night, and tonight was the only night that's like a respite too. So it's like it's not that we forgot. It's like when we got home at the grocery stores. Where
You're exhausted technically and don't want to go grocery shopping.
well, no, it's like
It was
you get
probably-
home after they're
Probably
closed.
Yeah.
Like we
Oh, okay.
when the day is a 15-hour day, you can't make it to the
Yeah, like
like if it
I
was
was like, should I go work out? No, I'll have a workout when I go for groceries, lifting up a range and moving a fridge.
yeah. That's
Which is, thank God, they're on wheels.
yeah.
So we wheeled it to the front door and around the corner. And so it's plugged in now again.
That's good.
But we had to move the table and the chairs to the bottom of the stairs. So that was fun. And then my friend Michaela comes last minute and I go, "Oh, I'll let you pick up the microwave. How's that?"
Funny.
So she picked up the microwave. I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
She gave me crap for picking up the range though.
Yeah, that's fair.
She didn't want me to do it because of my arm.
Yeah, she's looking out for you.
So she's coming with me to Lilac Festival because she definitely for sure will not let me set up the tent.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing my tent with another vendor.
Oh, nice.
So she makes jewelry and she actually makes earrings that are made out of beetles.
Oh,
Like
cool.
the wings. You know the wings?
Yeah.
Like the scarab beetles.
Yeah.
She makes the earrings. They're
Very.
really cool. The colors are really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. So and so she suffers also from major headaches as well, like you do.
Oh, yeah.
And so she's on certain medications. So she's been kind of out of the market kind of area. So last year she went with me and she did pretty good. And so I said, let's go together to do it this year. We had invited another artist, but it would clash with what we're doing. So
There you go.
I usually try to get someone that's like drawing or something like that, or doing like maybe weave stuff like Dusty, but Dusty's too busy. And so I said 2 people's a fine.
Yeah, totally.
I'm just dreading the parking. That's all. Parking, and last year I had to get up at 5 a.m.
I was gonna say this setup seems like it would be stressful, but then it would be a fun day. And then
Yeah.
the takedown too.
Yeah.
Is it a little stressful?
Like last year, I got up at 4:30 last year. And I was downtown at 5:15.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Oh, we won't open the streets until 7:30." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll just sit here then."
Yeah.
But I'm one of these people that when I go for markets, I like to be super early. So if they say setup time is 8, I'm usually there at like 7:30.
That's okay, because then you're there. I
Well, like
hate late for stuff. Like,
I hate being late.
yeah.
But then it's like I'm the first one there and the last one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it a long day then, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a lot. Like I'm whipped today because of lack of sleep of yesterday because I couldn't fall asleep until 4.
I feel like no one slept last night. That was like a bunch
Well,
of
it's just because of the rain, right?
you
And then
you feel like
and plus my asthma's been kicking up too, so it's like I've been wheezing all day today, wheezing yesterday.
that sucks.
So and probably the stress from everything.
Mhm.
So other than that, I let Rich talk now. He's busy painting.
Hairstyles.
I was 100% enjoying not talking.
Oh, I have to do all these guys and put wires on them and stuff very carefully. And then on the other side, which you can't see, there's like, there's probably about 200 molds that have to be molded.
Oh.
So I'm still like, I have stuff I was supposed to bring in the motive, and I haven't even done that.
That's okay. It all gets done.
Yeah. I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm already exhausted, so.
Yeah.
But at least I got like a 20-minute nap, and I could hear myself snoring, which is bad.
Okay. It all gets
When you're snoring, that means you're really tired. So, do you guys snore at all?
a little bit. It's more like breathing heavy. I don't think it's about tiredness, though. I think it's about nasal passages.
I snore.
A little bit, like big breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Now, do any of you guys talk in your sleep? Like, I gotta paint this. No, I'm gonna paint this. No, and like have a conversation with yourself while you're sleeping.
no. I was just saying that Rich sometimes tells me about his dreams in his sleep, and then he's like, "No, I don't." Just like, "Yeah, you do," and then he's like, "Oh," so maybe he doesn't remember all the time.
I try to it's funny because sometimes I'll wake up from the dream and I'm like, no, I want to go back in. I want to see what the ending is.
Yeah.
Or you're dreaming about I dream about stuff I make. And then I'm like, I wake up and I go, oh, I got to write it down.
That's nice.
But then I forget. And that's like, oh.
And or it like makes sense in your dream, but then when you go to think about like what it would actually be like, you're like, oh, that doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like some of the dreams are weird. Some of them mean things too. I looked at some of it up and I was like, oh, that's not good.
I heard that there was like the reason, like one of the reasons that we dream visually. Did I tell you this? I was like listening to this psychologist talk, and it was talking about our visual part of our brain is so small in the like where it is in our brain, and like people, if they ever go blind, the other parts of the brain start like moving in on it, and like they kind of overcome, like to make up for the lack of the vision, and it's like it doesn't happen over years. It happens like fairly quickly if you can't see or if you're not using your visual part of your brain. The other parts kind of become more active at first, and this guy was talking about whether it's like true or not, like whether it's like not true, but like whether to what extent, I guess. He was talking about your brain's way of keeping your visual part of your brain healthy and active, and like keeping its space in your brain is like the visual dreaming. So like, because why, like, I understand the idea of unpacking things in your life, or like your brain has that subconscious like kick in mode, but like why does it have to have visuals to it? They're talking about possibly that it keeps that visual part of your brain like active and not being overcome by the other senses, which was kind of interesting. I don't know how like much that.
Or like when they say stuff like that,
Mhm.
where they get off like having an opinion anyways, right? Like, well, let me tell you why we.
Well, it might be their place of study. No.
It still gets back to like, where the hell do they get off telling us why we're dreaming? Like, there's what are they? You know, when you say study, right?
Yeah. How and
Like you can study something in a book from people that learned it from somewhere,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But what I'm questioning is like, where could you learn that from?
Right.
That goes back to like, is this a knowable thing?
Right.
Is there a way to know if that's true or not? And it's speculative, right? Like,
Well, yeah.
kind of like I was having this conversation in my head with somebody that I didn't finish it with at work, because we were talking about something, and they brought up an old story about Justin Trudeau being Castro's son. And I'm like, that's not a thing you could know. Like, there's no way that you could confirm or deny such a thing, because there's no paperwork on that, right? And Castro's not going to give you a blood test. So, like, when somebody claims to know a thing that is unknowable,
Yeah.
I immediately stop trusting them, right?
Yeah.
Like, if there's not a way to, it's a little bit like there's a test they give children, and this is a maturity test, right? The maturity test goes, where are you?
I'm here. I'm just.
That's not broadcasting.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're on the
I
floor.
had to get the sunshine in the right spot, or else everything
Okay.
ruined.
Okay, but listen.
Scott says our segment should be called. I like the weekly point of view on the Isle of Roux. It has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. So what I was saying was,
That is really good.
if I know something's unknowable, I immediately lose respect for that person. I consider that to be like the sign of lack of mental maturity,
Right.
is claiming to know a thing that can't be known.
Right.
So the way they test children is they get like 2-year-olds in this like office, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And they tell the 2-year-old a story about how like there's another kid in a room, and and if the lady leaves the room,
yeah,
and somebody comes in and puts there's like a turtle in the drawer, moves the turtle from the drawer to the to somewhere else, and then the lady leaves, and where's the turtle? Well, like, I'm not telling the story well, but in the version of it is the kid can't separate whether the observer would know or not know based on what they've seen. They can only hear the story they've heard.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I botched that really bad.
No,
you get the gist of what
we
I'm saying?
understand what you're saying.
Because you probably heard the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If it's not knowable, then I don't trust people anymore if they tell me these stories. And then with this childhood thing is like the kid can't separate what they know in the story versus what the character in the story would know.
Right.
Right. So they end up I'm telling it so badly. I'd be mad at me if I was listening to myself talk. I'm like, that guy should not be speaking when he's that tired.
I think you're doing quite well for being so
But
bad.
yeah, what it comes down to is like, try one more time. If you stop for a second. Yeah. There's a kid,
Yeah.
kid's in the room talking to a real researcher, right?
Mhm.
The researcher tells the kid the story about how there's a tray of cookies.
Yeah.
And then he tells the kid that the observer leaves the room. Somebody else comes and takes the cookies and puts them in the drawer. And then the story, the character in the story that matters comes back in the room, and they ask where that person would think the cookies is. And the kid's like, absolutely sure that person would know that the cookies are in the drawer, even though they can't process that in the story that person left the room. Like, if they know it,
Right.
they think everybody knows it, and they can't work their head around the
Separate.
fact that
Yeah.
that's a different entity that doesn't know everything they know.
That's interesting. That affects their storytelling too, like their writing.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Have you heard that before?
No, I not in
Because
that.
you really did understand it, despite the fact that I told it so incredibly badly.
Because what you were talking about,
Yeah.
I infer like I have good inference skills
Yeah.
too, but I understood what you're
But I
talking
do apologize
about
for how badly that I botched that.
makes sense.
Okay, so these are the 3 paintings that the new teachers built. Harry Styles, Labyrinth, and a loon.
Nice. That's
Call me
really
crazy.
Loony.
Hey Jess, I sent you the pictures of the first ones are the wood ones, and then the second pictures are screenshots of the glass one.
Oh, nice. Very
Oh, I
nice.
like this one.
The votive ones.
That was it.
Columns.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then
I like the first one. What's it? Is that a plant or something? Oh, no, it's the same one. That's one I like.
Which one did you like?
the ones with the
It's like a
columns.
column.
Yeah, the first ones.
The glass? The
No.
glass one? The last one?
No, the first.
Oh, the first ones, yeah. Those were were in her bedroom, but she doesn't use them because they've been off. One's been off for. I put an LED light in there, and I think she was tinkering with it or something.
Does it work?
Yep. I'll test them with a regular light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let me know if you want both of those. They're really nice. So
Oh, there's 2?
yeah, there's those 2 different lampshades. Unfortunately, the tall one is the original lampshade that came with it.
I see.
The black one is a secondary one that was put on top. But you can always switch it too, because I've got the other one on the crystal one, so we can take that one off if possible. Or you can just put a different lampshade on it.
I like that lamp a lot. I don't think we're going to
Yeah.
buy it, though, because we're broke.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have them. So
If someone else goes for them this weekend, let them have it. But
and if someone doesn't, they'll be here. They'll be at mom's.
8:23. Oh, we started at 7. I thought that was 23 minutes. Like, that was the longest 23 minutes of my life. What's your favorite movie, Kelly?
Underworld? Or no, Aliens, sorry. Aliens.
Like, is that the first one?
Yeah, I like all of them, but I like the first one.
Oh, you mean
But I still like all of them.
the Alien franchise?
I like the Alien franchise, and I kind of like Prometheus, actually.
Yeah?
Kind of cool. Yeah, how they show how they evolved and stuff. I thought that was kind of neat.
I like
Mhm.
that too, that one actually.
I haven't seen the other one. I can't remember what it's called. Not there was Prometheus, and there's another one right after that. I can't remember which one.
I have kind of lost track, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
I've stopped
I have too.
connect.
But I really like the Aliens. H.R. Gerger. I like his art in general. It's really cool. It's just different.
I'm hearing you say Geiger.
Geiger, sorry.
Yeah.
Geiger.
Oh, did you say Gerger?
Gerger.
Then
I was calling him Gerger for a while. It's Geiger.
I apologize for correcting you. When you first said it, I thought you said burger.
No.
It's definitely not burger, but it could be Gerger. I'm not German.
But his like the way he like the thing I like about art in general is I like that some people they've taken the alien stuff and they've like kind of amped it up and made it their own kind of thing. So they make creatures based on them.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed the design, and that's what I kind of like, that people will change the design and not do exact.
Yeah.
And that's why I look at it and I'm like, oh, like cool, I like that. I'm gonna do something like that, or do something like this, or you know what I mean? I like that kind of art where people change stuff. I don't like it where like I've gone to enough comic expos to see the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's just like someone redrawing Batman 4 or 5 different times,
Yeah.
but it's their own style, right?
Yeah.
But I'd like to see them say, "Hey, what would happen if Batman was crossed with something else, or what was happen if Batman was crossed with Superman and someone else, or you know, like make up their own." That's how those Marvel heroes were made up. They're made up.
Yeah.
And so with Aliens, same thing. The people that made all the movies, they changed the design. They were saying that the design has changed over the movies. So some of them are called Big Chap, and then there's drones, then there's the Queens, then there's something else. And they grow in size. Some of them are small, some of them are medium, some of them are large. So I kind of like that kind of idea where it changes with the movie or it changes in general, I guess. That's why, like, I have a lot of people when I make the bears, they go, "Well, why don't you do an exact?" And I said, "Because that's not what I'm going for. I'm making they're a different thing than what they were. They're not exact. Like Stitch, I made him into something else, but he still looks like Stitch, but it's something else. It still can be named Stitch, but it's not Disney. It's something else. Right? And you have to be careful too with that because they don't like it if you replicate Disney stuff. You can't even use the names sometimes.
Yeah, for
Do you
sure.
ever actually run into any trouble with licensing?
Not yet. I do know a couple artists who have.
Yeah. What happened?
Because they draw the Disney characters and then
What
they
happened?
look pretty close. What?
What happened when they ran into licensing problems?
They get fined by Disney. And they say you can't do that anymore. You're using copyrighted
Somebody that's been fined.
imagery. Yeah. But I think if it's your own style, I don't think it should matter.
Because I have a friend who he does Marvel comic books and DC comic books, and he started drawing. Well, because sometimes he'll sell like a Conan painting, and I was like really rattled. Like, are you selling a Conan painting? Like, do you get in trouble for that? And he said, actually, for all their talk, Disney's actually quite reasonable about their artists, about artists making money off of them. And so I've heard all these boogeyman stories about how like crazy Disney is with their copyright infringement. But I haven't met anybody that's ever. How much was the fine?
I didn't ask. But I think they were reproducing it over and over and over again. So there is a difference. If you're a small artist and you maybe sell maybe 10 or 20 copies, that's fine. If you're selling more than 1,000 copies, that's a big deal. Like if you're doing it like
I think that's probably what we're talking about. Is like if
Yeah.
you're producing T-shirts or something off of Disney, they're going to come after you.
oh yeah.
But if you're making a one-off painting from Disney, I think it's a bit of a myth that they will come after you that quickly. And don't quote me on that. And don't go start making paintings because I said so. But I think people overestimate like how militant this Disney army is. Like I myself have made like Mickey paintings and thought, are they coming to get me? But they're not.
No, because they're your style.
They
They
don't.
can't go after you. It's your style.
Well, also
Right?
they
It's
don't
not-
even really exist, right? Like
Yeah. That's why art exists in general. It's like I know there's a lot of people doing the same thing, and it kind of gets I don't know, it kind of can get boring a little bit. Like I see so many people like the K-pop stuff, right? The K-pop hunters.
Yeah.
I've seen so much art for that right now, but it's different. It's not exact. It's all their style, which is different, completely different than from the movie. So I don't mind that. It's just when people
Hey, guess
I
what?
don't know.
I'm currently ripping off Warner Brothers.
Yeah, maybe.
And not just Warner Brothers, but Pete Townsend of The Who. And not just
Yeah.
Warner Brothers and Pete Townsend of The Who, but Brad Bird. And not just Brad Bird and Pete Townsend of The Who and Warner Brothers, but I'm also ripping off Ted Hughes.
Their ears are going to be ringing. You're talking so much about
Yeah. Maybe that's how they catch you.
it. Like when you're talking.
When you're
about
talking
it
on the
online.
internet, the AI is programmed.
Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, it's just I just like different art. Like I actually collect alien figures. Mainly Queen alien figures because I like the Queen.
Kelly, do you ever go
I
to
like the way. What? Do I ever go where?
Do you ever go to North Hill Mall? North Hill
Where?
Mall State?
Nope.
I think you should. Because they have it's kind of like a mall that doesn't really it didn't have a lot going for it for a while. It's kind of like you'd go there and all that there wasn't really a lot. It was like dollar stores everywhere. And now it seems to be sort of a mecca for
Markets and
little nerd stores too. Like they have a couple shops that sell action figures and stuff.
yeah.
So if you're into that, you could go buy some
Yeah.
dolls.
Well, there's a bar apparently in the States that is like that. I ain't going anytime soon.
Dur, dur, dur.
Oh.
That's cool.
Alrighty then. It is 8:32. Are we going all the way till 9 tonight?
We do have to do a little bit of work still, but
What do you think, Kelly? You get a lot of energy left?
Do I have a what?
Hey, so we're shifting up how we do things a bit. We were promoting through Facebook, and then we would have more people on the live show. But I shared a link for a friend that was in a contest that I saw on Facebook, and then I got spanked for sharing a link, which really irritated me because all I was doing was sharing something that I saw on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so we're not going to really push that hard through Facebook anymore. And what's probably going to happen is our live feed will have less people on it, and our weekly broadcast is actually going to have more people on it.
yeah, we've been getting a lot more.
There'll be less live interaction. So I see there's a few people with us right now. Actually, it is quite deceiving too because we only see right now how many people are with us. I think I'm not even sure which number that represents, but it's not an accumulated number.
Right.
We're seeing like a window who's on. It's 8:33. Usually we go for 2 hours, but I'm tapped and I got to write a science exam and I want to go for a walk. So we're gonna zone out.
Zoning out is good.
Okay, love you. See you later.
There, Galen.
Yeah. See you later.
Nice seeing you, Galen. Nice seeing you, Kelly.
Good night, Jack
nice
Pike.
seeing you, Scott.
Hey, Jack Pike, are you using what are you using to watch us right now? Are you watching us on YouTube?
YouTube.
Nice. Did you get a? We'll have to ask him when we have more time. I'm actually curious of where people and how people are watching us. The kid that needed a fishing rod, Galen. His dad lives in Ontario, and so his fishing rod was separated from him. And he was commenting on really needing a fishing rod, and so I gave him the fishing rod, and then actually he was trying to buy an Apple Watch, a used Apple Watch off a friend of his, and I was like, that's going to go badly. And I had this like Apple Watch dying in the drawer, and so I said to him, like, don't go spending your money on this Apple Watch because I got one I'm going to throw out. I go, the only problem is like I'm not really sure how to give you a fishing rod and an Apple Watch without looking like I'm trying to kidnap you or something. So threw it out near the garbage and he found it. I think something like that. But you made a kid happy with that fishing run. I gotta go. We love you. Goodbye. Might see you soon.
Bye. Oh, go yeah, end stream. Do you want me to do it here?
No, I gotta hear.